I worked 6 shifts max with this man and he gifted me a Gucci bag. And this just goes to show, some of us just have it like that. So I was working on this contract and in total I worked there 4 months and a week. And I was on night shift. This coworker, he was also on night shift. Let's call him Bobby. We had max worked 6 shifts together. Like our schedules really didn't line up, but whenever we saw each other, cool people. I remember the first shift we just didn't talk, and the reason why I remembered him was because he was a man. Like there's literally no men, like practically, that are nurses. So he's really cool. Like second shift, then we're on the same side of the unit. We're talking. It's cool. Third shift, a bunch of us were kicking it, and I remember we were talking about like there's sugar daddies and money and like Dubai and all this random stuff. And then this one coworker, she was like, you want to go to Miami with me? And I was like, yeah, we were planning a trip, which we still need to go. But she was like, you need to read this book before we go. It'll just like give you all this intel and insight on how to get one. Our 4th shift together, really regular night. Mind you, these are all spanned out from like September to mid-January of last year. Like it really wasn't a short period of time. Like this was like, I'd see him like every few weeks. Hey, what's up? Like we keep but like really casual. I don't have any of my coworkers online. We're not like mutuals. We don't text outside of work. Like it's none of that. It's strictly like, you're my coworker. It's 3 a.m. Maybe we'll have a little chat, but like nothing too crazy. Most of the time I was just scrolling on my phone. Then this one shift, it was probably like the 4th shift I had known him. I was like having trouble with a patient who was trying to leave AMA. He had surgery on his, and he just wanted to go. So he came in, helped me out. We were laughing all shift. Like it was really chaotic and funny. And then when I went to the nurse station, he was like, oh, like I went downstairs to get some snacks. Like here's your cheesecake. And like, he's like, I know you like cheesecake. And yeah, he knows that because I literally talk about food at work. That's all I talk about. And I was like, oh, thanks. Like, this is so sweet. And like, I thought like, oh my God, a cheesecake. Yeah, well, my last shift working with this person, he's like, yeah, like, I just wanted to give you a gift. Thank you so much. Like, you've been a great person, a great friend. And he just pulls out of his locker this big Gucci bag. And when I opened the bag, I opened the box, and there's literally a Gucci purse, all the tags and everything. And I was like, no, like, I really can't accept this. And he's like, well, if you don't want it, like, you can give it to someone else in the unit. And I said, I'm not doing it. And he's like, yeah, I wanted to get you the matching slide. I just didn't know your size. And I was like, oh, like, you don't have to 8.5. You don't have to get me those 8.5. And I live at this address. Like, you can send it to me. I was so dumbfounded. I literally walked out the hospital that shift with my whole Gucci bag, and I went home and I told my sister, and she's like, well, like, what did you do? And I was like, nothing. Like, we were literally just like coworkers, like literally nothing. Always be kind to your coworkers because you never know if they're gonna get you a Gucci bag.